Shalom, Yasharallah. First and foremost, I want to say all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Racha HaKodash, double honors to the apostles and elders of the house of David. Salutations to you brothers throughout the four corners of the earth, teaching the truth and righteousness and sincerity. To you Israelite foreigners, come back home to the truth. To those that passed on serving the Lord, the dead in Yahweh Shalaraz first. To you sisters who believe, keep encouraging and supporting your brothers out here teaching this truth. And always commemorate the sister who washed Yahweh Shah feet when you read the scriptures. Salak if I went through it a little too fast, but my phone is, I'm trying my best to get space on my phone. But anyway, without further ado, I wanted to talk about, brothers that are from, brothers in the truth that are from certain areas, the hood basically. One thing I notice is that a lot of my friends that's from the hood, well, all my friends are really from the hood, but a lot of my closest friends that are kind of still never graduated out of that ghetto hood mentality. One thing I notice is that they never get responsible. I have a friend, and I got to be honest with you, he's been my friend for, I'd say about 26, 27 years. At some point in that 27 years, like, he brought me to Hebrew Israelite brothers that were teaching in North. So I have partially most importantly, the Lord to thank for, but partially him, the Lord to thank me, because through him, the Lord used him to bring me to brothers. But man, when I tell you that guy is something wrong with him, a lot is wrong with him. That nigga smoked fucking embalming fluid and loses his fucking mind. He be talking about crazy shit. And then, I gotta think, like, every so often, not very often, but he'd be asking me for, to cash app him a little bit of money. It's never a lot, but it gets annoying sometimes, because it's like, at what point, like this, it's disproportionate. Never once helped me out one time in any way. I mean, best that I could say is he put me on some hot beats, but I put some hot lyrics on his, on his beats. Well, he make beats and rap, and I rap. I used to rap. So, but it's just kind of upsetting, because, this motherfucker just came home from jail. Obviously don't have a job. He's but he's asking for money all the damn time. Not all the time, but I'll tell you this: if I hear from him twice, one time he's gonna ask me to borrow money. Well, he's gonna ask me for money. I don't know where people think that money grows on trees or whatever, but I gotta deal with shit that I don't like in this job that I'm actually about to leave. So, maybe that part will be different, but still, I work, by the grace of the Most High for my income. Here you are asking for me to just gift you money. That's that hood mentality, man. That's that hood. And a lot of brothers in the truth got that spirit too. Like, you fucked up, so it's brothers' jobs. Like, oh, brotherhood. Like, no. A brother can be a brother. There's no mandatory, I need money, so you got to give it to me. Scriptures don't say that. The scriptures tell you, hey, loan to your brother that's in need. Loan is a loan. It got to be paid back. You niggas that be, oh, let me, you can send me a couple dollars, like that. That's, you're asking for a fucking handout. You're not asking to borrow money. That's not what the scriptures is talking about. A lot of you Israelite brothers got this fucking mentality that money grow on trees, and then when a nigga don't help you out, because I was inclined not to send this motherfucker. All he was asking for was $10. All he was asking for was $10. But it's the principle of it. It's the fact that every time I've ever sent you money, you take it as a gift. What does the scripture say? Oh, every time that you give him money, he takes it as it's found. Like he found it on the street some fucking where. No, nigga, you got to pay that shit back. Fuck. But, I don't sweat him for it either, because it's fucking, like I said, it's insignificant amounts that he asks for. And I have known him a long time, but still, like, that give me money because you have a job mentality. And I've seen brothers in the truth with it. In fact, it's probably worse in the truth. Because in the truth, we got scriptures that we can make motherfuckers feel bad if they don't want to fucking let us borrow money. You know, but anyway, I don't have a lot of space on my phone. That's why I kind of had to make this lesson a quick one. But with that, I'm going to say shalom.